The face, Virius! She bit me in the face!
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, screech woman! The beast speaks, so you have a brain behind that feral wall, have you?
The cretin's question crossed her lips and leaped an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull.
Welcome back, source hunters. I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another star stone, haven't you? Go on, go on. Ask me how I know. Mere child's play when you know what to look for, and luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first... It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone. It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void, the stones. You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you? No, 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 that would be most unmannerly. And not to mention, well, no, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a presence that I can't quite account for. It is at once powerful, but this is only speculation, of course. Come, come, let me show you the way. Once you're through, you'll be able to report exactly what we're dealing with. Awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say.
What an impressive room!
So it is. A hall fit for kings.
Deo graime, fore dua, leos ral edu, graime. You. It cannot be you. But it can only be you. The guardians. Those I deceive. But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You that it has come to this. Woe to the world. He won't believe me. The fiend. But they have come, as I prayed.
I've spotted something. Ooh!
Well, wouldn't you look fine with a strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer? An eagle-eyed ranger? A stealthy pit? Of course, Chief. But maybe you ought to get rid of some of your old ones first. Never does well to sour one batch in sight of the other.
Who do you think that creature in there was?
I haven't the foggiest. But the eerie bit is that she seemed to know us.
I wonder... Aha! The Starstone Seeker's return. Most fortuitous indeed. For I have been pondering, for now I will refrain from entertaining, or, as the case may be, annoying you with hapless conjectures. And in the meantime, and in the interest of saving time, please tell me your thoughts about the lady you talked to in the Hall of Heroes during your previous visit. Deceive. Desert. Your words, they ring a distant bell, but they are but pieces of... But no! Hold your chattering tongue, zigzags. You promised you wouldn't, as... You have my thanks, friends, for indulging me. A new portal has opened, and no doubt you are as curious as I am to...
This place looks rather cozy, doesn't it?
It does.
By the fangs of the void, it is true. She told me she had seen you. Yet never would I have believed her delusions until here, now. The scurrilous sentinels themselves. It is miraculous, irrefutably so. But oh, how low. Look at what you have become. What was stars have become moribund, and you are to be pitied.
A demon?
And none too friendly either. this chest. I know it to be mine. But how? What am I doing? This isn't my chest, and I know it.
My old chest. Why do I remember it?
where you arrive at conclusions. I spin origins besides.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not? Most certainly. Ah, yes, the Hall of Heroes. Once upon a time, I can't think of a better place to gather new heroes, should you come across such rarities, so that when needed, they can serve you in your quest against the void. Like you, she is a mystery. But she seems to know you, doesn't she? So you have the inner chamber. The tapestry has shown me that these were the personal quarters of the gods chosen two. They lived life. They are yours now. The chosen two anew. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot. Are you now? The White Witch of Lacula Forest, is it? Lovely woman, Ikara. Can't imagine her getting caught up in affairs of the Source, though. But if she has, I fear she may be in grave danger indeed. Do look for her in the The Lady of Time, the wee...
Judged by a panel of stony-faced gods. In Rimelon, we are our own
Strange.
judges.
Strange indeed.
This ghostly form is the finest blessing we can hope for.
There's something to it, isn't
The
there?
sights, the sounds, the chaos. Ah, who'd give all this up for oblivion?
Strange.
My word of warm blood. Welcome to our... We are our own judges. This ghostly form is the finest blessing we can hope for.
My mother would scold me well and good for standing here and listening to old Ebenezer deriding.
How intolerable it is to think that all the knowledge of the world is being gathered by an imp. A creature that is no more than the result of a demon's bowel movement. And yet I am a tad jealous of that jabbering little jester. To know all. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
There's something to it, isn't there?
You'll rue the day you lend your trust to anything that is demon-touched. But this particular let us learn, Hunter, whether you like it or not, and through wisdom...
This ghostly form is the finest blessing
There's
we can
something
hope
to it,
for.
isn't there?
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill our minds with all manner of magical... I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivelon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved.
Strange.
The sights,
indeed.
the sounds, the chaos! Ah, who'd give all this up for
Go on then,
oblivion?
Ed. Speak your piece.
Who wants to be judged by...
What are you? You think I'm... No, comrade. You can keep the... I just hope this fancy of yours doesn't interfere with your real job. Or have you forgot?
The sounds! That's it, kiddo. Explore as much as you can while you've got that youthful vim and vigor about you. How could you? Those are lies. It was the ultimate pleasure. Oh, how could I hang back if there were even rarer, even more Surely now you understand why I could never submit myself to the judgment awaiting me at the gates of the Hall of Echoes. No. I prefer to remain here for an eternity with a few of my senses.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
I certainly won't stop him from spending an eternity in this cemetery, if he wishes. Atonement should only be offered to the truly regretful.
This monster shouldn't be afforded the luxury of escaping judgment. He granted no luxury to his victims after all.
Go on then, Ed.
Go on,
Speak
then,
your
Ed.
piece.
Speak your piece.
Regardless of where Ebenezer spends eternity, he'll have to spend it with the knowledge of his own misdeeds. Forcing him to go to the Hall of Echoes won't change that.
Go on then, Ed. Speak your piece.
Who knows what kind of mischief this sadistic soul could get into here in Rivellon? Best to send him to the afterlife, where he can cause no more harm.
There's something
to it, isn't there?
There's something to it,
There's
isn't there?
something to it, isn't there?
No, we'll do as I say.
Ah, you must be, like me, a fully fledged friend to experience. Ha! Leave paradise to those who lived safe and small.
There's something to it,
Go
isn't
on
there?
then, Ed. Speak your
Who
piece.
wants to be judged by a panel of stony-faced gods? In Rivellon, we are our own judges. This ghostly form is the finest hunting we can hope for. The sights, the sounds, the chaos. Ah,
Strange indeed.
There's something to it, isn't there?
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you?
The immaculate amulet fits perfectly inside.
There sure is a lot going on behind this door. Someone...
children shall sit here now. One who comes. Oh, by the emerald eyes of the goddess, but my followers have done it. They have done it like I knew they would. Blood. How long has it been, I wonder, my first repose in death? An hour. The time it takes the seas to tear down cliffs. It is of no matter. I live, and I shall claim my throne anew. The reason for my resurrection, O simplest of spirits, is that I was destined to be. Were it not for the vainglorious fools that raised me now, a woman seeks my secret. For her soul is entwined with another's, yes. Where once they were inseparable, now they have grown apart in purpose and intent. But my secrets are not a thing. There was a woman once that went by that name. And oh, my sister dearest, Cassandra and her man-cat. Mere pets of mine, the both of them. Tools to bruise and break as I saw fit. They bled. A fable I may have become as time dragged on. But a fact I am once more, little one. Don't you? Don't all of you miserable mortals? I embraced sores. I drank it. Made it part of my blood and my being. And so a warlord became a sorcerer, and a sorcerer became a king. The armies amassed, too many. Scores I slew, too few. Death took me. A source hunter. So you are, no matter. They still smell like you do, by the by. Your brother and sister hunters, as they closed in around me that foot. I had but to look at them, and they rusted their chainmail where they stood. I undid so manifold they had to wade through. Alas, that there were too many, as there clearly are too many of you still. Although life renewed has made me rather peckish. And from the looks of you, you need but the slightest of squeezes to make. Yes, look at you. Plump as a leech, bulging with freshly sucked blood. Oh.
Precious rock, return. Grant this to destroy my enemies.
How long has it been? The reason a woman. Oh, my sister. No matter. Alas, yeah. Stand by your precious life.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Oceans shall fire, and the earth shall take the guise of hell.
They are but flies to this queen.
First the cities and the children shall burn. Sigils of terror and torment light the land. My band, stand blade, I cannot cleanse my enemy.
Balance from creaser to foe!
way to my boot soles.
within the smallest seed. Remain in the depths of hell for good.
welcome you!
I needed that. I needed that.
The king is dead. Long live... He came close though, Brachus Rex. Close to fulfilling his dream. Dormant he would lie until loyal followers... As a ghoul, no more was he reborn. Exactly the type of base necromancy I abhor. But now that he is dust at our feet, I can't help but feeling a morsel of pity. The work of ages, the desire beyond death, we undid with a simple stroke of the sword. Yes, well, something along those lines. Life, it is such a precious commodity. So, there is much simple irony to be found in these exploits, but at the heart of it lies an equally simple endeavor, which is to overcome the most primal of fears, to overcome death. If it be possible, is to attain victory. Still, all this talk about immortality hits the raw and ragged nerve of passing time with relentless momentum.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
To the skin.
innocent dugongs, you nearly starved.
Daemon Daemonium. I'll find you yet. More prey.
Source Hunter. Is it safe? Have you done it? Please tell me that you have sent Brachus Rex to the grave once and for all. Magnificent. Oh, truly wondrous. I feel like a prisoner set free. Free to bask in the... I was so fearful. Petrified almost in the knowledge that I might see him again. I'm a wizard hunter. And that means I've seen many centuries pass me by. They weren't. I was once under Brachus' thrall, bound to him by perfidious magic. Life was an endless cycle of servitude, torture, and humiliation. As you can imagine, I was afraid beyond all measure that the fiend would enslave us all once more. That I'd be... But he hasn't, and he never will. Thank you. I will never forget this act of valor. So you have heard of her? Yes. I knew Cassandra. She was a sweet girl when we met. Hardly a woman yet. The very opposite of... We were fast friends in those days. Aye, more than friends. Until he took her down to the dungeons and she returned a woman no longer. Twisted lich had she become, with a twisted mind to match her grisly new shape. He remorselessly and relentlessly sought ways to cheat death. Cassandra and he were soul-forged, so he knew that if she would die, and so he turned her into a lich. Turned her into a creature neither living nor dead, so that he could break the soul forge without giving the matter no further thought. He rid his sister of her humanity, so as to rid himself of a spell that could threaten him. As your swords and spells have demonstrated, though, to this world's everlasting contentment, I don't know. When the Source Hunters besieged Brachus' castle, I sought only to escape. I never heard of her again. Yes, I longed for freedom, for release. You have foiled one of Leandra's vile designs, that much is certain. But I highly doubt it is therefore imperative that we find her sister Ikara. As you've learned from the accursed duo that was Jake and Evelyn, the White Witch, I will vouch for her gentle nature, but alas, I cannot vouch for her current state of mind. Has she been corrupted by her sister, perhaps? What I do know is that she lives in a cabin deep in Lacula Forest to the north. If anywhere, that is where I advise your travels should... Very well, Hunter. My gratitude is yours, and...
That's it! Brachus Rex is dead. The way he spoke about our forebears was horrific. I wonder how many Source Hunters had to die before the Source King was deposed.
Even if it was one, it was too many. My heart shrivels in my chest when I think of the lust in his voice as he recalled his crimes.
Every inch of this Source cult that we are...
I'm overheating here.
You don't get back to do.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter. This cannot be. Can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into oblivion. But that is fantastic. Never have hope breaks through after 2 years of absolute darkness. Sicil remains under threat, yes, but finally it has been proven to think. Theliron, too, was behind these horrors all along. A man who treated the wounds I have. Sicil is in your debt, Hunter. I, and the Legion too. Brachus Rex is dead, and no one but you could have done this glorious deed.
I think that was an insult.
Don't be a